From the suburbs of Washington, D.C., welcome to Mysterious Ways Forward. I'm Sarah, it's Monday, and hopefully this will actually go up on Monday. YouTube is being a real jerk lately. For example, my video didn't actually go up until 3 a.m. on Tuesday last week, and Tara was not able to get her video up at all because apparently she doesn't have internet in her apartment yet, and YouTube changed the app that she uses on her phone to upload. So hopefully YouTube will not be such a jerk this week and things will actually work and stuff. It's really bad because we just started this channel and already we're facing problems. But it's okay because this channel is about life. It's about real life. It's about things happening that we don't expect and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess it kind of works. But anyway, it's frustrating. I hope this goes up. Anyway, I had work today. Generally I have work on Mondays unless they change my schedule. It was pretty much the same old, but it was kind of nice. I mean, it's always nice when we actually have customers and stuff, and the weather was really nice. And I had lunch with Luis, like I usually do when I have work, and I fed Angry Birds crackers to actual birds. I like to throw the pigs at birds, like real birds, and have the birds peck the pigs, because it's in tune with the game. I'm a nerd. But anyway, I was trying to think of the things I could talk about. I had a nice weekend. See, I always can talk about the weekend because the weekend just happened for me. I was at Luis's house like I usually am. I swear one of these weekends I am going to film on the weekend so that you can see him. And I know Tara and Tally, you've seen him, but I mean, you haven't seen him in a while, and it would be kind of nice to have a little Luisi update, and then I could introduce him to people who might not have seen him yet. Or people who might miss him could see him again. So I'll try to do that eventually. But anyway, we had a nice weekend. He was actually kind of sick, so we mostly just relaxed and watched TV shows and movies and stuff. But it was nice. We watched Waiting for Guffman, which I hadn't seen in a really long time. It's probably my least favorite Christopher Guest movie that I've seen. I haven't seen his newest one, the For Your Consideration, but it's just, I kind of feel like it's not really as funny. It's mostly just a community theater being kind of community theater-y. And I guess it's really hilarious if you like to make fun of sincere community theater people. I don't know. To me, it's just really not that funny. Maybe I'm just sensitive. But anyway, we're not supposed to talk too much about the media that we consume or whatever. So, but that was fun. And, managed to only have pizza one of the days. I'm addicted to pizza, you guys. Like, I could eat pizza every day and I'd be fine, but Luis is ready to kill me because I always want pizza. But we didn't the other 2 days. We didn't have pizza. So last weekend I didn't have any pizza, but then I went to my sister's house and had pizza, of course. But let's see what else. I'm trying to remember if there's anything that's actual, like, important. Oh, I started researching healthcare plans, which is fun because I'm 26, so I have to like be paying attention to the healthcare thing, and my job doesn't have healthcare. My job doesn't even pay enough to really be able to afford much in the way of healthcare, so I'm probably going to end up having to do the crisis plan, something like that. Catastrophe plan? They mean the same thing. So it'll basically be like I still pay for the few times I've ever actually had to pay for doctor-related things, like pay for birth control pills, and I pay for like a yearly lady checkup. But I don't, as long as nothing happens to me, I don't really have any huge costs to worry about. So that does seem like it's the plan that would make the most sense, but I don't know, my parents might talk me into something else. The problem is I don't make enough to really be able to fork out $100 a month or whatever, because that's a pretty large chunk of my paycheck. So, I mean, I would be able to survive, but just barely. And I'm trying to get a place. Like, I want to get an apartment with Luis eventually. So it's kind of hard to do that if I'm also paying for healthcare, especially healthcare that I don't need. That's why I'm hoping I can just do the catastrophe plan. But anyway, I was doing that and it was freaking me out because I don't really want to have to think about stuff like that. Yay, Obama! But right after I was doing all that, I went to see Luis, and it wasn't that bad because he cheered me up and made me feel less worried about things. And also, today, I'm reading a creepy book right now about forensics. It's forensic anthropology, and it's like the guys who study bodies and skeletons after accidents or things like that to kind of like figure out what happened and who the people were and stuff, and it's really interesting to me. And I just read Stiff by Mary Roach. That's the last book I read, and that's about like cadavers and like corpses and what they do with them, and like organ harvesting, and you can plant people and like give their bodies back to the earth and stuff, and I find it really interesting. And it gave me an idea for my NaNoWriMo novel. So I'm going to do NaNoWriMo this year because I actually have an idea, and I'm excited, and I'm actually writing little notes down of like what I was thinking, and I'm going to use a role-playing character that I really miss. So I'm really excited, and that is the news for me. I hope you all have an awesome week. I hope the internet works for you, Tara, and I look forward to hearing more about your job stuff, Tally. Also, I don't know if you heard in my video last week, probably not, but I think your puzzle necklace is really pretty. I hope you all are having a great week so far, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!